In 2006, I had just graduated college and moved to New York. I was working as an administrative assistant.
I was managing databases at nonprofits across the city.
I was desperately trying to be a writer and find my way to a place like Roundabout. I met an agent. I showed him speech and debate. 2 weeks later, we were doing a reading at Roundabout.
I had written Kingdom Come, and Joel Rafson called me and she said, we want to program it in the series, which was actually a shocking phone call.
I remember getting the news, riding the elevator up to my day job, and being very excited.
It felt like my entire life changed in that 3-minute phone call. Every writer needs that person who, for the first time, says yes, unequivocally and with passion. And that's exactly what Todd Hames and Roundabout did for me.
It's why I got into theaters, to kind of tell my family, my community story. What Roundabout has really done for me professionally is giving me the space to tell that story and giving me the avenue to tell that story.
Todd decided, we have this black box space, we're not using it to its fullest abilities. Let's see what happens if we put a play in there. And thankfully, it was a very successful experiment.
It had several missions. One, to do exclusively young American playwrights and their New York debut. 2, to commission their second play before we produced their first play, so they knew they had a home here. 3, to charge $25 a ticket, so it's accessible to everybody.
They keep the tickets cheap, which is wonderful, and there's just not that large of a capacity for seating, for speech and debate. They kept extending and extending because there was so much demand, but it wasn't turning a profit. And I think we're very lucky that we have that. And I think theaters should find a way to be able to do that.
Really great thing about the Underground is it's built for young artists to succeed and to move forward through the industry. And obviously you can see from the track record of the Underground that works.
What's amazing about this Roundabout Underground endeavor is that they produce an emerging writer's play and then they guarantee a commission. And so what happens is that you just feel supported.
Commissioning young, unknown writers and continuing to do other works of theirs in the PALs and bigger spaces. It's rare for companies to take chances on young career writers like that.
It's important to be able to see plays about our time, in our time, and have those be in conversations with the classics. And I think Roundabout is a place that gives those opportunities for artists and for audience members.
The world we live in is changing, and if we're going to be a reflection of that, we have to continue to incorporate new voices and listen to what other people have to say that don't look the same as all the other writers that we're accustomed to hearing from.
What becoming part of the Roundabout family showed me is that you're gonna find the people who connect to your voice and who believe in you. And part of that coming up in the world is giving yourself permission to be true to that voice and trusting that you're gonna find your tribe. I certainly found it with Roundabout.
There have been so many other voices that the Underground has brought in that are truly unheard voices. And to see Roundabout doing that through 10 seasons and bringing more and more in has been exciting. And now these artists are graduating. These are all beautiful, important plays from emerging playwrights coming out of the Underground, and if we can accomplish this in 10 years, look how the canvas can change for the future.